should be here in just a second. Oh, there she is now. Come in.
Good morning, Jerry. John.
Yeah, John's just preparing an NGT presentation you can all enjoy later.
We wanted to discuss the amount of people we've been recruiting lately.
I can't tell you how relieved I am. I feel we've been employing far too many people recently. I try to help them all as best I can, but it seems new people are arriving every day and I'm struggling to cope.
On the contrary, Jenny, we're actually planning to increase our recruitment efforts. We found our labour turnover rate less than satisfactory, and we need replacements, people who can commit to FoundIT.
We need you to direct them to their workspaces. This is their first task. Please get them started on it.
Okay, of course I'll do that right away. Thank you.
I think we've all learned by now that our input isn't wanted, especially if it's criticism. They consult us to exert power, they don't really care what we think. Democratic leadership is a distant dream. If this is the Tannenbaum-Schmidt continuum, we're all the way on the autocratic side. They put so much pressure on us and they threaten that we'll lose our jobs if we miss our deadlines.
Looks like they're at it again. You know, I read somewhere that most conflict is caused by differences in personality types, but who knows what this is about?
Looks like someone's been reading the CIPD document from April 2015.
We have no autonomy in our work. We're given projects and just expected to do them. No questions asked. And it's exhausting. There's so much work to do. If we had a say in how we approached it, or there wasn't more variations in a task, it might be enjoyable. What I'm saying is, I want them to use Hackman and Oldham's job characteristic model. Task significance and autonomy are supposed to increase, or at least maintain for motivation. It's pretty basic A-level concept, so management should know better to treat us this way.
Hey guys, have you seen this?
Seen what?
This article. It's an interview with Stephen Burrow, the guy who used to work here. He said, the top managers at FoundIT are very insular, cold even. They see everything through the FoundIT lens and turn a blind eye to any other viewpoints presented to them.
Burrow is not the first to express such concerns. Many critics have contrasted FoundIT with the likes of Google, who are quickly becoming one of the world's #1 search engine.
If they aren't careful, they'll find themselves with no staff left.
He's completely right. They treat us like children that need to be told what to do at every step. They dangle bonuses in front of our faces like carrots on sticks.
Textbook theory ex-managers. They don't trust us enough to put any effort in at all.
Exactly. All we want is more independence, for them to trust us to actually be responsible and get the work done, not as if we want FoundIT to fail.
Pity McGregor didn't put theory Y first. I don't think they read that far.
Literature is against them too. Sutherland and Cooper cited that career development is one of the 7 major sources of stress. The under-promotion and lack of ability to advance in our careers causes stress and hinders our ambition.
Some changes need to be made within the office, especially when it comes to group participation. I don't feel like anyone's really contributing, or most of the employees aren't contributing. So I found this thing online. It's called NGT, and it says here online that it's designed to promote group participation of some sort in the decision-making process. It's like a type of, it says here, variation of brainstorming, where individuals come up with ideas on their own rather than as a group. The technique just emphasizes individual creativity. Step 1, a warm welcome.
Hello, afternoon everyone, how you doing?
Boss.
How you doing? Yeah, okay, sit down. Okay. So, how's everyone this evening? Everyone warm? Everyone feeling welcome? Warm welcome. Did no one get my email? Did anyone actually even read the email that I sent this morning regarding this afternoon's event?
No. Unfortunately, we've got work to do here.
Do we have to be here?
Hey, listen up. The boss is here to talk to us today, so show him some damn respect.
Okay, thanks for that, Shamari. Anyway, today's event is all about NGT. Now, does anyone know what that means?
Naked Gazelle triplets.
No, it means normal group technique. Step 2, it says generating ideas. It says here that the moderator asks the participants' ideas to write down their ideas on a piece of paper, and then I have to write on the board for everyone to see. I want you all to silently and independently write down possible solutions to this issue.
Question, what if I
So shh! The next step is discussing ideas of potential solutions. Now, we rank them.
Found an article
on, I believe it's called Nitax is how you pronounce it, on their page, and this page focuses on the changes of behaviours within an organisation. And they have a number of positives of using an NGT, and so do other articles. Such technique can help generate new ideas, and also balances the influence of individuals by limiting the power of one person and one dominant voice. And it also diminishes group competition and helps promote group creativity.
Isn't the whole point of NGT that we discuss it in a group, you know, to avoid like one dominant voice coming through?
I mean, yeah, but you know.
Can we go now?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
So how do I think that went? I think it went well. Here I've got my notes for after the event, and there are some disadvantages of using this technique, such as, as you saw, it requires a significant amount of preparation. And it also seems to have diminished discussion. I don't think everyone was quite on board, apart from Shamari.
Well, I think that went very well.
Thus, it does not allow for full development of all the employees.
What would I change here at FoundIT? I don't really know how to answer that. I haven't given it much thought, if I'm honest. I'm just a graduate fresh out of university. I've never had an actual job, so what do I know? I admit that the in-group, out-group conflict is getting a bit out of hand, but I suppose that's to be expected with the stress and pressure we're under. Comes with the job, I suppose. Hertzberg knew what he was talking about with the whole idea that poor hygiene factors cause dissatisfaction at work.
The changes I would make here, I found it. Give me a second. Only got a few. How long have you guys got?
Listen!
God, no! Can't you see you're in the middle of a financial meeting?
Something needs to change around here. If you don't listen to our ideas, then all 2,000 of us are going on strike.
Alright, you have 10 minutes tops.
Wait, 10 minutes? That's not enough time to point out every problem at FoundIT and suggest solutions.
We better get started.
Okay, so this image here shows the level of each problem that we have identified which affects creativity. And we know that individual creativity is regarded as the basis on which team creativity is built.
We recommend using the 5-factor model of personalities to select people who are creative and promote individual and team creativity.
It seems like a reductionist view of personality. There may be more dimensions to personality, or personality may change over time.
No measure of personality is completely accurate, but research shows that personality is a much better predictor of creativity than intelligence, for example.
We recommend holding team building days to increase group cohesion and encourage creativity. This will likely lead to less conflict.
It's costly, it's time consuming.
I mean, they just treat it like a day off work. I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Over time, group members will get along better and bond, promoting creativity through effective group work and
I
idea sharing.
recommend that you invest in employee development to increase their intrinsic motivation and creativity. Employees often respond in positive ways after investment.
Investing in employee development can be costly, especially if employees leave after they receive the training.
But part of the reason staff have been leaving FoundIT has been the lack of development opportunities. So providing these would decrease labour turnover.
We believe we should adjust the reward-based system and to focus more on non-financial rewards. This will improve social, safety and esteem needs under Maslow's hierarchy.
We want to implement one-on-one meetings with their managers to improve communication. This will help strengthen relationships as it provides opportunity to give feedback, and it will increase intrinsic motivation. It will also increase psychological safety. However, it will be hard for the employees to entrust their managers straight away. As the lack of psychological safety, the meetings will not be as beneficial as they will need to establish some trust first.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You look like managing material to me.
We should encourage innovation and creativity by giving staff more time to work on their own projects. For example, Google offer their employees 20% of their time to work on their own projects.
What if staff struggle to work on both individual and company projects?
Google did have this problem, but as long as we find the right balance and carefully monitor employees' progress,
We should allow the employees the option to work from home or take more flexible hours. This will lead to a relaxed work environment.
People take advantage of this, like for example, their work ethic at home might be different to how it is in the office, therefore their performance might change.
There is a curvilinear relationship between pressure and stress. We must not put too much pressure on our staff. We want them to be in this optimal area.
We should set clear and defined objectives, for example, SMART objectives, Goals of individuals must be in line with organizational goals, leading to unity within the team. This means everyone will know what is expected of them.
If there's no quantitative way to measure progress, can't it be hard to define and measure their goals? I mean, isn't this going to be more time consuming having to monitor the employee's progress?
I mean, it may, but it will reduce the amount of queries employees have and therefore speed up decision making and potentially increase creativity.
We really hope you'll take all of our points into consideration.
To be fair, they've given us a lot to think about there. We should really have another meeting about this.
Oh great, they're finally done.